What is going on, everybody? Megan Morant here in Corpus Christi, Texas. And you know what they say about Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas, including tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, because we have a WrestleMania rematch. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will defend their undisputed WWE Tag Team titles against the Usos. But I know you are all waiting to hear some inside information on the WWE draft, and I do have some breaking news for you. Tonight, 16 total draft picks will be announced on SmackDown, 8 from Raw, 8 for SmackDown, and then additional picks will be announced tomorrow morning on the SmackDown Lowdown. You can catch all of that on Peacock, so make sure you tune in.
Hi. As you know, I'm likely to go #1 in the draft pick tonight, so when will that be happening exactly?
Chelsea, you, just like the rest of the WWE superstars, will have to wait until your name is called tonight on...
Okay, first of all, you're giving jealous energy here. I guess you don't know who I am, but I don't wait. So I'm going to go ahead and speak to a manager about not only the draft, but about you too!
Okay, good luck to Chelsea Green and to the rest of the WWE superstars who are all waiting to hear their name announced. Make sure you don't miss a minute of the action. It all kicks off at 8/7 Central on Fox. We'll see you there.